Greetings, everyone. Welcome to... Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans are fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch.
Let's take a look at our starters for Denver. Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the three, the small forward.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now here's Murray. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Denver has possession. They kick it out to Murray. Driving in. Back to Jokic. Pass to Murray. 4 on the clock. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Defenses have to be aware of Murray at all times. His shooting ability makes him a threat from all over the court.
Paul passes to Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-in. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Now here's Paul. Out to Bridges from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets on offense. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. That one is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. To the inside. Booker for three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Here's Barton. Here's Jokic. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The size, the skill, the footwork. Jokic has it all. Just a strong move.
And here's Paul. Outside Johnson. And again, it's the Suns missing. Murray finds Barton. Gordon with it. He's guarded by Paul. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Murray. Gordon outside. Over Johnson. Shot is good by Gordon.
Well, the rise and fire from Aaron Gordon in the mid-range, it's almost unguardable at this point.
Now Paul. Bridges, a screen on Murray. Pass to Booker. Barton with a steal. Here's Jokic. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
For your Suns dancers. All right, fans, that was your Suns dancers dance team. Make some noise.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Murray against Paul. Outside Johnson. Driving to the basket to win the run. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray. Upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Booker with a screen on Murray. The drive by Paul. Nice move. And the layup is up and in.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Now here's Murray. Up top, Gordon. Back to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Paul. To the paint. And Gordon with the big finish.
You love seeing Aaron Gordon in the pick and roll. This guy is adept at setting screens and then getting into open space.
Ayton with a screen. And there's the lob. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
That's his first personal.
Well, the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft, Deandre Ayton, is going to be a feared big man for years to come.
Now here's Murray. Gordon outside. The kick out to Barton. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Going inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. The free throw drops for Jokic.
Drafted 41st overall in the 2014 NBA draft, Jokic has turned a lot of heads. The versatility he has is unreal.
Booker with a screen on Gordon. Knocks down the triple. Johnson's got 5 now.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Jokic with it. Here's Murray. Here's Gordon. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that does it for the first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Denver.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even
Taking 2 shots.
we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Paul. And the mental aspect of the game, so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, B.A. On the defensive end of the floor, #1, do you have game plan discipline? Do you know your opponent's personnel? Can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable or to his weak hand? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to process a play as it's going and make quick decisions? So much goes into winning on both ends.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
Ah, the Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Booker. Now here's Ayton. 5 to shoot. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
And stolen by Jokic. It's a one-on-one situation. Murray for 3. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. Pass to Ayton. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic.
Nikola Jokic.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Paul. Right side Booker. Barton with a steal.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
Gordon outside. And here's Jokic. Over Paul. Jokic finds Murray.
Switch.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul.
Mikal Bridges.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Jokic passes to Porter. Jokic with it. Shot clock at 6.
Well, you can see Deandre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
And it's Denver with a rebound. Murray with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. From deep, Barton. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
3-point field
And
goal.
just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
2 minutes.
Porter against Booker.
2 minutes.
Porter gets the bucket.
Michael Porter
Porter's got
Jr.
5.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Outside Paul. To end the drought. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Paul with a steal. Here's Ayton. Paul against Murray. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Booker. And the layup falls.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay? Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Booker for 3. Ayton finds Booker. From downtown. The shot no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker with it. Now Porter defending. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Barton. On the wing, Porter. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Booker. For 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Left side Murray to the middle. Tipped. Here's Jokic. Shoots over Ayton. And so it's Denver up 15 points as this quarter concludes.
14.
Appreciate it, Allie.
Nuggets. 29.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Jay Crowder. And it's Craig in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Phoenix timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
Boy, the Suns are struggling. Here's Payne. Pass to Shaman. Fires the three. He drops it from range. Shaman's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Shaman into the lane. Out to Craig. Clock at 6. McGee in the post. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
First team foul.
And here's Payne. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Payne on the bounce. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
That one's on Monte Morris. You know, ever since the Orlando bubble, Payne has been a much improved player, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt Cameron Payne used the momentum gained in Orlando. That confidence has carried over, and now he's finding himself a rotation player who's making contributions.
Here's the pick. Morris for 3. Cousins finds Morris. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Cousins. 3-pointer. They get it again.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Phoenix calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Now here's Craig. Not a lot of room. Crowder inside. Green covering. And it's Crowder missing. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. The shot by Najee, no good. Crowder with it. Guarded now by Morris. And the basket by Shaman. Shaman's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
The Nuggets shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Morris for 3. Hauled in by McGee. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Crowder goes in. Rebound by the Nuggets. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Forbes. 3-pointer off the mark. The Suns shooting only 36% so far in this game. And the basket by Shaman.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
1:46 left in the third quarter here. Here's Forbes. Jacks up a 3. That one no good.
Well, he tries to enter with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Payne drives. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. A different look for Denver.
Make some noise.
Murray against Paul. There's the drive. Murray, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Booker finds Johnson. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Johnson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Gordon with a screen on Paul. Murray passes to Barton. And another miss by Denver.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
To the right side. A good look from Johnson. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
All right, fans, that was your song.
Now Jokic. 7 points in the game. A shot to stop the drought. Barton against Booker. And here's Porter outside. 4 on the clock. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
Paul with it. Pass to Johnson. Ayton, a screen on Jokic. That'll count, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Denver, leading by.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Nuggets ball.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team, and he had plenty of confidence. He told his players, we've worn those guys down. We can take advantage of it. We're not going away until the last second. Let's see how they respond. Back over to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Gordon, the pass to Barton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Assisted by.
And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Out to Bridges. Here's Booker driving inside. Great D that time from Jokic.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the Suns shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Good chance here for Booker. The wide open shot is on the money.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Murray passes to Barton. And the three off target. Barton's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. It's Booker on the wing. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing phases him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment, no matter how big, no matter how small.
Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. He takes it in. And Jokic throws it down.
And boom! The Joker off the dribble. Woo! I love it. A scary sight for any defense.
Outside Paul. Now here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, contact will not throw Devin Booker off balance. Great scorers understand how to finish in that environment.
Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. Outside Murray. And a miss there on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Paul. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's just a 2-point Nugget lead.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Outside Murray. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Paul. From deep, Johnson. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Murray with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 15 left in the game. Murray finds Porter. And again, Denver no good. The Suns have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Three-pointer, Bridges knocks it down from distance. Bridges has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Murray from deep. The shot that time not on target. Here's Phoenix. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Ayton passes to Paul. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Jokic. The three. That shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. 6 to shoot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Outside Murray. With the drive. Missed it. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Third team foul. At the line for your Suns.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. And that'll put him up 2. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're losing by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
From the moment he entered the league, Devin Booker has been an offensive force. This is one of the rare players in league history to put a 70-piece on the board.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Make some noise!
So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blow. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Here we go. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Brunson in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Doncic. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Paul hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Now here's Brunson. Three-pointer. And Doncic with the three. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Booker can't get it to go. Here's Brunson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Pass to Booker. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Doncic against Bridges. It's stolen by Johnson. And here's Ayton, all by himself. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Doncic into the lane, and Doncic with the jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Booker after the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Takes a three, and the three-pointer goes.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
Paul against Brunson. Doncic on the wing, beyond the arc. Rebounded by Chris Paul.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And now the Suns fast break. And that one drops for him.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Following the score by Phoenix. Unloads from 13. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here we go. The Suns running again. And he's going for the lob. Pass to Booker. The three ball. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Doncic against Bridges. And Doncic with the jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Booker. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Ayton passes to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Fires in the triple. Booker's got 6 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Puts it up. A nice shot by Doncic.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Bridges, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Doncic. The three is up. Another miss by Doncic. It's Bridges on the wing. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Suns on top, up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
That's good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up top. Bullock puts it in.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
The Suns leading. Good chance here for Booker. Nails the wide-open jumper. Booker's got 8 points.
Well, the defense knows Devin Booker, when he's in a rhythm, can be problematic.
Brunson against Paul. Doncic outside. Over Booker. And it's Doncic missing. And the Suns shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Booker can't get it to go.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Ball finds Ayton. Outside Booker. On target from range. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Pass to Doncic. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Well, Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach BA that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't.
And the basket by Bridges.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Brunson. Doncic outside. Let's go with a 3. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Kleba. Ayton, no good. Dallas has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Paul. Blocked. Second chance shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ayton gets a double team. Outside for Booker. And there's a 3-second violation. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
For Dallas, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Doncic against Bridges. The kick out to Brunson. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance. And now it's just a 2-point Phoenix lead.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Paul passes to Booker. There's the screen by Johnson. Shot on the wing. Finney-Smith pulls it in. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And it's Doncic missing.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Lets a 3 fly. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Booker with it. And there's the drive. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Brunson. Back to Doncic. Launches a 3. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 15.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Brunson against Paul. Screen by Bridges. Pass to Booker. Fires for 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. 14 points for him.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell out there with Green. Then it's Tim Hardaway. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Outside, Green. Down low. Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Shamet. And it's off from 3-point range. And for Dallas, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. And it's Green missing. Phoenix has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's the 3. Shamet, no good. Shamet's gone 1 for 3 on the night. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Craig against Green. Fires from deep. Shamet, no good. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, trailing by 4.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancers. All right, fans.
90 seconds into the second half now.
Make some noise.
Outside Payne. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's Hardaway on the take. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Pass to Crowder. Launches it. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee with a steal. Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal
Crowder
foul.
not afraid at any time of getting contact.
The first free throw is good.
Jay Crowder.
And he makes both free throws. Dinwiddie with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Powell right side. Up and over Crowder. They set the screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. Crowder with a steal. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Hardaway finds Green. And he drives in. And it's hammered home by Green.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Pass to Shaman. Puts up a three. Phoenix no good that time either.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Outside for Green. Here's Hardaway. This for the tie. The rebound by Shaman. 1:53 left to play in the third quarter. The three from Craig. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 4.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Count that bucket.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. Give them a hand, man.
And this is where they've struggled.
Yeah, the half court has not been kind to them. Let's see what they run.
Outside Johnson. Back to Paul.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to Booker. Just 4 to shoot. On the take. And Booker with the jam.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
Outside Brunson. Now Doncic. Paul with a steal. Finney-Smith pulls it in. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Down low. Pass to Doncic. From the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Doncic has got 18 points.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Finney-Smith's shot is off. The Suns leading. From deep, Johnson. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Doncic outside. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Doncic has got 6 here in the quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Suns on top. They're up by 1. And we're
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And here's Brunson from the arc. Drops in the 3. It's all knotted up.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brunson against Paul. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Dallas.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity, and they've gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And Paul gets it to go.
Uh-oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Outside Brunson. And here's Doncic outside. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. It doesn't go for him.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Bridges misses. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Bridges finds Paul. Back to Bridges. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And there's the foul. It's on Deandre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Bridges outside for 3. Paul against Brunson. Paul into the lane. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. It's tipped. They recover it. Left side Booker. And he lobs it up. And Ayton with the stuff.
Defense unable to stop Deandre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Outside Brunson. And here's Doncic outside. Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
And pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And I think the crowd is admiring the long-range duel.
Brunson against Paul. From deep, here's Doncic. Drains the triple. Doncic has got 33 points.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
For 3, Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Outside Brunson. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A minute 15 left to play in the fourth. Outside Booker. Paul passes to Booker. To take the lead, and it's Phoenix with another.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Brunson passes to Doncic. That 3's off the mark, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2.
And Devin Booker's impact on the game stretching far beyond just his elite ability to put the ball in the hole.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. He was really urging them to stay after it, saying, quote, "We're right there, guys. Keep playing for one another, and let's take this game." Bringing the inspiration. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the basket by Bridges.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Brunson against Paul. And here's Doncic outside. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Chris Paul taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
It's funny how much Chris Paul is showing so much nuance that he has as he's aged in this game. Just an unequaled and unmatched intelligence from the point guard position.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Doncic. No good on the three. Ball drives in. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day,
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to get this one started. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. Feeds to O'Neal. Bridges with the steal. From deep. And Chris Paul gets the 3.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
Here's the pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich against Johnson. Conley. Rebounded by Deandre Ayton.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And he banks in the layup. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Paul looking around. Pass to Ayton. Lets the 3 fly. The shot misses. The Jazz go the other way with it. And there's the feed to Bogdanovich. Here's the break. Kicks it out to Johnson. Bogdanovich against Ayton. Johnson, a wide open look. Hits it from 3-point range.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Pass to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
If you're looking to match the 3 points that happened at the other end, give it to Bogdanovich.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more. Amongst the best point guards in the history of our great game, Chris Paul has changed the culture of a few franchises. CP3 is a flat-out winner.
Now here's Gobert, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get your better scores, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Paul against Conley. Passes to Bridges. Johnson outside. Here's Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Off target from outside. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Now the pass to Ayton. Into the lane. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell from the arc. 6 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And here's Conley outside. Suns leading by 4. Booker dishes to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 8 points for Chris Paul.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Mitchell outside. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Paul outside. Booker outside. There's the drive. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on again.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Conley against Paul. Mitchell outside. No good with the triple. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Bogdanovich passes to Conley, and it's in there.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Paul against Conley. The drive by Paul. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Jazz trail by 9 and stolen by Booker. On the wing, Booker. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. That misses off the backboard. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Over to the wing. Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns leading by 9. Paul passes to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Conley scanning the floor. Pass to Mitchell for 3. No good that time. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Paul. Now the dish to Johnson. Back to Paul. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal.
And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And then how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Phoenix leading by 12. Pass to Booker. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. Mitchell outside. This is to Bogdanovich. The pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Now O'Neal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And a deep 3 from Booker. It's good on the putback. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Kept alive, Gobert. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Gobert's got his second bucket. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Paul. Steps back and fires. Again, Phoenix.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Over Booker. Off the mark from 16 feet out. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Suns ahead, up by 16. And now let's...
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Eric Pascal out there with Whiteside. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the four-man position.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And slam dunk by Pascal.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Gone are the days of high usage. Pagay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Sinks the three-pointer. Pascal's got 5 points now this quarter.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
Payne looking around. Pass to Craig. Going inside. Payne passes to McGee. Shot clock at 6. The shot, no good. Jazz trail by 11. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. And the lead is down inside single digits.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Payne with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. On the pass to Craig. Here he goes. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Lays it up off the glass. And the Suns lead by 11.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The drive by Clarkson. Plays it up and banks it in.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Craig finds Payne. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Craig sets the screen for Payne. Outside, Crowder. Drills it from outside.
This has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots 4 3-pointers, then 2-pointers.
Clarkson passes to Pascal. To the inside. Knocked loose. Crowder with the steal. With the drive. To the wing right side. McGee a screen. Releases. Utah with the rebound. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Hernan Gomez with a screen for Pascal. No good from Hernan Gomez. Phoenix leading by 14. Pass to Payne. Down low. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Pass to Pascal. Inside, Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Passes it to Shamet. McGee with it. He's covered by Whiteside. And McGee kicks to Shamet. Phoenix needs to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Jazz trail by 14. And here is Conley. The pass to Mitchell. He takes it in. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I like that by Donovan Mitchell. Sacrifices his body and takes the hit. That's good offense.
Pass to Ayton. Puts up a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns lead by 12.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened.
Get up and make some noise.
The Jazz shooting well, 50% from the floor. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Back to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup. O'Neal's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Jazz. Al Paul. Johnson outside. On the wing, Booker, covered by Mitchell. And Booker is good for 3. And the Suns lead by 13.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
O'Neal up top. Nice ball movement by Utah. Conley's shot is off. Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Paul for 3. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Gobert with the block. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. That shot no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Johnson against O'Neal. Bridges outside. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist for Bridges. And it's 8 points for Deandre Ayton. Mitchell looking it over. Puts one up from 19. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Paul passes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Paul. Over Conley. Gobert with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Just 2 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Utah
Let's
ball.
take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Mitchell from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kicks it to Bridges. Ball outside. Clock at 4. For 3, Booker. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Conley the pass to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining.
No good off the back of the rim. Phoenix leading by 15. For 3, Booker. Ayton inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 1:47 left to play in the final quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. Ayton, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Conley's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Deandre Ayton.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Johnson can't get it to go. Bogdanovich goes in. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Good drive by Bojan Bogdanovich. Developed this nice move that he can attack the closeouts.
Conley against Paul. Here's Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell, and taken away by Johnson. For 3, Bridges. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Even David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Time to meet the visiting Phoenix Suns.
And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at Center Grand. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Here's Murray. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Booker. Basket counts.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it. There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
And stolen by Murray. Takes it inside. Here's Jokic. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Jokic finds Gordon. From outside the arc, gets the three to fall. And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen.
Now here's Barton. And here's Porter outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Murray against Paul for 3. Booker. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Well, the athleticism and mobility of Aaron Gordon is a problem, which is why passing lanes will open up for him.
Paul against Murray. And here's Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Gordon pulls it in. Denver has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. They kick it out to Murray. The 17-footer. Barton, the pass to Jokic. And here's Gordon. Back to Jokic. And it's Denver with another.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
If you are one, please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer. Give him a hand, fans. Your Denver Nuggets dancer.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now Paul. Here he goes, looking to end the run. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, in catch and shoot opportunities, you've got to have good feet and pre-shot preparation. Mikal Bridges, yes, sir.
It's Jokic, high post. He's against Ayton. Jokic, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Booker, the pass to Johnson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Paul against Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Now here's Murray. The kick out to Barton. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. The 3. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker with it. Barton covering. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Will Barton picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Murray against Paul. From deep. Murray, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now. Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
17 seconds left to play in the first. Paul against Murray. Can they get it? And no good. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Suns ahead, up 3.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And stolen by Jokic.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
And Jamal Murray gets a 3. Murray's got 5 points.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Back to Paul. Over Murray. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Bridges. He has 6.
You have to stay under control and don't let the dwindling shot clock pressure you. For Chris Paul, that's never a problem.
It's Bridges on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Nice D from Paul.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Booker against Barton from about 19, and it's Phoenix with another.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
Here's Murray. The kick out to Barton. Shoots over Booker. Jokic with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And Barton gets it to go. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Tries to save it. The shot by Johnson, no good. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Paul. To the left side wing. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.
Please welcome your Different Nuggets dancers. All right, fans, that was your Different Nuggets dancers. Make some noise.
Clock at 2. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Murray drives in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Denver ball.
Minute 32 left in the second period. Pass to Murray. 19-footer. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Bridges on the attack. Johnson with it. Bridges with it. Give him 8. 6 to shoot. Outside Booker. Up and over Gordon. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Out to Gordon. Pass to Barton. Outside Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Into the lane. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a dynamic drive by Murray, upsetting the defense and getting him to a shot.
Murray against Paul. Out to Bridges. Tries to snap the cold streak. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Bridges has got 11.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
Right side Porter. Gets stolen by Johnson. Here's Ayton. Over Gordon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Well, the up fake by Deandre Ayton gets the defender committed. That is nicely done.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Gordon outside. It'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half now in the... And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, JaVale McGee out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Campaign. And it's Shamet in at the 2. Outside, Green. Over to the wing. Here's Najee. From outside, off the mark. The Suns leading. To the inside. McGee in the post. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Green in the post. Defended by Payne. Pass to Morris. This one for 3. The Suns clear it.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Payne against Morris. Here's Shamet. McGee a screen. Shamet into the lane. Pass to McGee from behind the arc. Can't get it to drop. Now Denver takes it the other way. McGee with a steal. Crowder outside. And we're just about a... Oh, wow!
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Second team foul. Nuggets call timeout. Ladies and gentlemen,
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancers.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Shamet. He shoots. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
For Denver, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Morris outside. And again, Denver no good. And JaVale McGee standing 7 feet even, but a 7'6" wingspan, Doris.
Boy, you want to talk about, quote, a catch radius. This guy uses his length to great effect. Finishes above the rim and controls that airspace.
Now here's Payne. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, Morris with a steal. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Here's Forbes. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Count it.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Morris against Payne. Pass to Shaman. Craig on the wing. Here's Shaman. McGee a screen. And the basket by Shaman. Shaman's got his second bucket on the night.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Murray. Just 5 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get one up for 3. Gordon. And the shot clock expired. 24-second violation. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Outside Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Barton's shot off the mark.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Right side Johnson. 4 on the clock. Screen by Bridges. Shoots. Paul can't get it to go.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jokic against Ayton. Jokic, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
From deep, Barton sends it home from 3-point land. Barton's got 6.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Suns on top. They lead by 14. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Shoots. Murray, no good. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Paul with it. Checked by Murray. And here's Paul. To the paint. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Murray passes to Barton. Off the mark there with a 3. Phoenix is shooting a fantastic 57%. Booker for 3. That shot off. Now Denver takes it the other way. From the arc. Barton's shot off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Paul passes to Johnson. To the inside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Paul passes to Bridges. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock.
I love Aaron Gordon's ability to defend any position. What a luxury for a coach.
Johnson with the defensive effort. For Phoenix, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. Booker against Barton. Murray from outside hits the trifecta. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Terrific up-tempo play by Murray. Gets the ball, and moments later, he has a shot up.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Ayton, the screen on Murray. Paul passes to Bridges. Now Ayton. Outside Booker. Tries to hit him. Tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Nuggets ball.
The Nuggets really having a tough go here. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Jokic finds Murray. Here he goes. Back to Jokic. No one near him. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Good awareness by Murray. He sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now Booker. From deep three-point range. Fades back. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Suns.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Mikal Bridges.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Paul with it. Outside Booker. Releases. No good. So it's the Suns winning this one easily.
The end of the game.
Boy, a nice win on the road.
Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the three, the small forward.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Bridges outside. Booker in the corner. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Here are the Mavericks now. Doncic kicks to Brunson. Back to Doncic from outside the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge. He's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He was analyzing how to match up with Luka Doncic and the task of slowing him down. Coach said Luka is a smart player, well beyond his years. If we give him one look, he'll adjust quickly. So we're going to have to mix what we throw at him all night. They are well aware of the challenge Doncic presents. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Brunson the pass to Bullock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Johnson dishes to Ayton. Oh, that's blocked. Booker against Doncic. Took him no time at all on that one.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Paul against Brunson. Back to Paul from past the arc. Bullock with the rebound. Dallas has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. Booker in the post. Guarded by Doncic. Kicks it out to Paul. On the wing, Booker. No one near him. Good on the jump shot.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Doncic with the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now Paul. Bridges outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 5. Bullock, good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Paul, trailing by 2. Ayton wide open. No good on the triple. And taken away by Johnson. To the paint. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone. Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
51 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Boy, Doncic showing some nice energy there, challenging that shot on defense. Well done.
Off the left rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bullock kicks to Doncic. Into the lane, and the dunk by Doncic.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. For three, Booker, and the Suns miss again. Dallas leading by 5. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Booker looking around. And that one released in time, but no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He got into double digits for the...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the three.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hand.
Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. 7-point differential.
Make some noise, fans.
Ayton up top. Booker outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got 5 points so far.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Brunson finds Doncic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Brunson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bridges with the steal. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And here's Booker from the arc. Another shot, Ayton, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Doncic with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. 14 points for Luka Doncic.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. For three, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Doncic passes to Brunson, and the shot goes down. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Johnson the screen. Booker dishes to Johnson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the division when it comes to making that lead pass.
Doncic outside. From outside, off the mark.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Brunson with it. Bridges covering. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got 17 now.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Doncic outside. Latrey drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense with his passing and shooting. You throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Bridges, no one around him. Off target from three-point range.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Your Mavericks dance team. All right, fans, that was the Mavericks dance team. Make some noise, fans.
50 seconds left now here in the second. Ball finds Ayton. At the ball, fires from deep. It's rebounded by Doncic.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bullock passes to Brunson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Doncic. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Booker. Ball outside. Back to Booker. Looking to end his cold spell. Misses the layup. Here's Finney-Smith. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Reggie Bullock, Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4-man position.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Payne looking around. He feeds it to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Shamet the pass to Crowder. Drives to the hoop. No good that time. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here now is Dinwiddie. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Dinwiddie. There's the dish to Powell. Here's Hardaway.
Mavericks foul. Josh Green. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Suns trail by 10. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaways.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Powell. All alone. Poked away.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Here's Crowder. Drops in the layup for two. Crowder's got it back down to single digits for Phoenix.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Outside Hardaway. The pass to Green. Back to Hardaway. And he drives in. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking. You know, no time wasted getting that ball up the floor for the uncontested finish.
Dinwiddie outside. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Green gets to Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Powell, that's good.
Yeah, and I think Powell is terrific in the pick and roll. Knows how to dive after he sets the screen.
Payne with it. Passes to Shamet. Here's the three. That shot misses. By the way, that's a two-pointer. To the inside. Nice move. Pass to Dinwiddie. Driving inside. Goes back up. Marjanovic passes the foul. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Dallas going with the whole new group out there. Some changes for Phoenix. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Over in the corner, Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Knocked away. Inside. Paul looking around. 1:15 left in the third. Ayton inside. Kleba on him. 4 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. And they'll get another chance. Tries yet again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And here's Doncic from the arc. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got the lead up to 11 now for the man.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Booker in the corner. Fires the three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. On the wing, Doncic. Bridges with the steal. Here's Paul. And the layup's good off the glass. Paul's got 5 now.
Never surprising to see Chris Paul start the break now. But as we see right there, he's just as good at finishing.
Now Brunson. And it's off from three-point range. Ayton attacking. And Ayton throws it down.
And this is what you love about Ayton. Highly skilled. He can face you up, then take you off the bounce.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's Dallas up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Brunson kicks to Doncic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 4.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A nice shot by Booker.
Now, this is what he does. Booker, an aggressive scorer, doesn't take any possessions off.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Booker, left side. Over Doncic. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks leading by 5. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end. And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Pass to Doncic. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 3. Down low. And now the Suns a fast break. And it's Ayton missing.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Bridges a screen on Brunson. Here's Paul. Here's Ayton. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight, and Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half. Now here's Paul. Johnson surveying the floor. Booker in the corner. Johnson sets the screen for Booker. Johnson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Doncic outside. That 3 off the mark. Suns trail by 4. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Booker against Doncic. No good from Booker. Mavericks leading by 4. And there's the pass to Brunson. Here's Doncic. Banked in off the glass. And it's 37 points for Luka Doncic.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Johnson can't hit. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Brunson. 59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Doncic from the arc.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
And here's Booker from the arc. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Bridges with the steal.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Booker outside. Lock at 6. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Second team foul.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it.
Welcome, sports fans. And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position.
And Chris Paul, so comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Now Conley. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. Clock at 6. Oh, hey! How about that?
That's impressive.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Conley against Paul. Up top, Johnson. The three is up. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Conley against Paul. The three from Mitchell. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. Conley on the attack. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Bridges with it. Takes it inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Here's Conley. Back to Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Pass to Ayton. Bridges, a screen on Gobert. Back to Paul. Here's Booker. Check by Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. For three, O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. Inside. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
With the step back, Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Three-pointer, Bridges, and it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 to start. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Booker. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. The three ball. And another miss by Utah.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
To the middle. Got a hand on it. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Three-pointer, Bridges. Connects from downtown. Bridges has got 5.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Conley. Driving in. Here's Gobert. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:11 left in the opening quarter. Mitchell with the ball. 6 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell drives in. They get it back. Gobert with the bucket.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Gobert. And here's Bogdanovich, covered by Johnson. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Suns ball.
Phoenix with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Booker, down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Was unable to do so.
And so it's the Phoenix.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court. Come on, get round. You're your chance.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And so in the game for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Booker. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
Devin Booker lethal on the pull-up jump shot. Loves going to this shot when the D is not paying any attention.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley goes in. And he lays it up and in.
A savvy playmaker with a great handle. Conley runs such a smooth pick and roll.
Paul against Conley. Booker for 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
The 3. Rebounded by Johnson. For Phoenix, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Booker attacking. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
The kick out to Paul. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Mitchell. From 18 feet away.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And stolen by Gobert. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Out to Bridges. Outside Johnson. Outside Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game." This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement. Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Pass to Mitchell. Looking to end this cold spell. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Johnson with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Johnson. And the Suns lead by 16. Outside Conley. Lays it up and banks it in. Conley's gotten 4 this quarter.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Booker. 4-3. It's Booker on the wing. Over Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Gobert finds Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. For 3, Booker. The shot comes out. And so it's Phoenix up 14 as we wrap up the quarter.
13.
Thanks, Allie. After the break.
27.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Juan Hernan Gomez out there with Eric Paschall. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Clarkson in at the 1. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's Paschall. And Craig pulls it down. Phoenix has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Launches it. Shamet, no good. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Back to Clarkson. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hernan Gomez has gotten his first bucket of the night.
The size mismatch makes that a high percentage look.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Out to the wing. McGee in the post. Defended by Whiteside. And he was fouled. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
Previous play is under
Game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Clock at 4. Here's Shamet. And the Suns miss again. Utah shooting just around 26% for the game. From deep, Gay. Clarkson passes to Gay. No good on the shot. So Phoenix will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Payne against Clarkson. Crowder. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Crowder's got his first points of the game.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play.
Pass to Gay. There's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Shamet. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Payne, the pass to Crowder. There's the triple. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Clarkson outside. And there's the drive. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
You're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Hernan Gomez. And Craig pulls it down.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
The Jazz have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Gay. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Now here's McGee. Now here's Payne. From outside the arc. The shot won't fall. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, a pretty decent distributor at his position. Rudy's good at getting rid of the ball that time.
Now here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Craig. Three-pointer. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Here's Hernan Gomez. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. And it's going to go on Cameron Payne. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. O'Neal comes in for Pascal. Mitchell's checked in for Gay. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Clarkson.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Hernan Gomez. Here's Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Crowder grabs a miss.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
To the paint. Here's McGee. He got a piece of it. And they'll get another chance. Crowder, the pass to McGee. Up and in on the layup. McGee's got his second basket.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
Payne against Conley. There's the drive. The Suns clear it. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shamet. And so it's the Phoenix Suns now holding a 12-point lead at quarters.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now here's Paul. The 3. Ayton inside. He's guarded by Conley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Mike Conley.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
Challenging stretch here for Utah. Outside Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. At one point, they led by 16. Booker, the pass to Johnson. Soft touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 15.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Outside Conley. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Paul. Drives to the hoop. And the layup is good off the glass. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity, and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And here's Paul. Inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
Conley with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Conley against Paul. Outside Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Now Booker. Pass to Ayton from downtown. O'Neal pulls it in. For Utah, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. The shot by Conley, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Paul against Mitchell. Now Ayton, and stolen by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. For 3, Booker. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Outside Mitchell. Going inside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Another shot. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
And this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Shooting for Phoenix.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
2018, the first name called in the draft was one Deandre Ayton out of Arizona. This guy is going to be around for a long time.
Now here's Mitchell. 2 points. That one goes. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Paul passes to Ayton. Outside Booker. Lets it go from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Beyond the arc. Suns keep it alive. Here's Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 17.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Clock at 6. The shot by Conley, no good. Outside Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. A statement.